Hi, welcome to Cowtown Colorworks. My name is Lori, otherwise known as My Cat Pearl on Instagram and Ravelry. And that's MyCatPurl. I don't have a cat Pearl. I have a cat Wellington. I'm coming to you from Central Ohio, right outside of Columbus, where I live with my mom and my cat Wellington. And most recently our cat Chloe, but we lost her a couple weeks ago. Today is Sunday, October the 9th, or officially the birth month. My birthday's in October. I love fall. Love it. Today we're going to talk about life in Ohio, some small works in progress. I don't have any knitting finished objects, but I do have some crafting finished objects, and then an upcoming sort of stash acquisition. So what's going on in Ohio? Not a whole heck of a lot. I decorated for fall. Might have been last weekend. Could have been the weekend before. I did the mantle. I love decorating my mantle. It's going to be in the 60s this week, so finally we're getting some fall-like weather. Watching some football. Go Buckeyes. Patriots are on today, which I love. I lived in New England for many years and diehard Patriots fan. And they're playing in Cleveland today, so I think we're getting ready to go into halftime right now. So I figured I would get a quick podcast out and then go back up and finish the game. I got some chicken in the crock pot. It's just a calm Sunday. It's still super nice out. This week, in the condos that I live in, we're getting new roofs put on our street. I think they've done all the other streets, so we're the last ones to do it. It'll be nice. I mean, I haven't really noticed that we need a new roof, but apparently we do. Who knows? But I cannot wait for cold enough weather so I can get the fireplace going. So I have Christmas on the brain. I'm not really exactly sure why. I mean, I know why. I love the holidays, but normally not this early. But this year I've decided, and I think I've talked about it on other podcasts, it's all about a handmade Christmas for me. For my friends, for my family. I know I talked about the canning. I canned some jam and apple butter. I'm learning how to make homemade bread. So I'm making loaves of bread for everybody, and probably tea, because, you know, tea to drink with jam and bread. I do love a good pun. So I thought those would be perfect, like, gifts to give to friends and family. But let's be honest, at the age that we've all reached, if we want something, we're going to go buy it. You know, and I love giving gifts from the heart to the people that I love in this life. So I've decided with the tea, not maybe the tea, but with the jam and the bread, you know, to me, fall is all about football and soups and stews and cooking. And so my niece and I were at Kohl's. It's an American department store. But we were in Kohl's, and I was looking at the Buckeye stuff. A piece of lint on me. Possibly for my brother and his wife. They're big Buckeye fans. And soup chili cookers. So I'm like, well, this is perfect. So I saw these crocks. They're like bowls, you know, crock bowls, perfect for like chili, stews, soups. $30 for one bowl. And it's all about licensing, I know. And that kind of stuff, you can't even use coupons. If you're familiar with Kohl's and you can use your 30%, a lot of that stuff you can't. I'm not sure if that is one of the things you can or cannot, because I would not even at 30% off, I'm not paying $30 for a bowl. So, kind of got me thinking. I get onto Pinterest, and I found bowl cozies. And what they are is they're pot holders that hug your bowls. Pot holder. And you put darts in them. Kind of hard to see because it's black, but this is bowl shaped. You sit your bowl in here. It can be put in the microwave. This can be laundered. I pre-washed all the fabric, and the batting inside is 100% cotton. Microwave safe, can be laundered. But you put your hot bowl in here, and when you're eating your soup, especially on the couch watching a game or whatever, it doesn't, your hands don't get all super hot. Or you can put one bowl in the microwave. You've got these little handles to take it out. Perfect. So I made, I want to say 14 of the Ohio State ones with 1 yard of this block O fabric and 1 yard of this black and gray. And 1 yard of batting. Actually more than a yard of batting, because it's not as wide as the fabric is. But for like $22, $27, I made 14 Ohio State ones and 2 University of Cincinnati for my cousin Debbie. So her family will get 2 Buckeyes and 2 Cincinnati. Another family will get 2 of these, and for the brother I bought gray bowls to put in here. Scarlet and gray. So I finished these this weekend. This is all I have left of that the yard of fabric. But the pets are probably going to get, or the cat at least, possibly Luna too. I should have enough for both animals. You know, you kind of sew it into a tube, feed some Velcro or elastic with some Velcro on the end, and make like a scrunchie. And I can make a collar for the cat that will, for him especially, it needs to be a breakaway in case he get, you know, because he goes outside a little bit and I don't need him getting hung up on something. But I thought that was super cute. And this is literally all the fabric I have left, which is perfect when you buy, you know, fabric just sew projects. It's great when you don't have a whole lot of excess left, just because, you know, what are you going to do? I haven't really decided if everybody's getting bowls. I know the brother and his wife are definitely getting a bowl, and then I'm going to buy some of that Bob's Red Mill soup mixes that they sell. Like the soup in a bag, and you just add water or whatever, but they're really good. So they'll get the soup bowls, the cozies, soup mix, jam, bread is a gift. I think that's fun. I mean, it's like a whole day. So I did that. I got that done this weekend, which was perfect. That was something I wanted to get done this weekend, and I did. I also got from a coworker, it's called a Sizzix machine. It's a paper die cutter. I love making gift labels and pretty tags, cards, not necessarily scrapbooking, but small little projects, and this is perfect. So she gave me a bunch of the dies that came with it. I picked up a couple more this weekend. I haven't got that out to play with it yet, but my plan is to make up some gift labels and directions. Like I need to put with the bowl cozies what it is, that you can throw it in the washer, it can go in the microwave, and you know what it's used for. So that'll need to have a little cute card with directions for that. And I really want to eat one of these. It is Twizzlers Caramel Apple. So it's apple flavored Twizzlers with a caramel gel. I'm going to try one while I'm sitting here talking to you, because I've had these for a couple weeks now and I really wanted to try one. And I have it. Ooh, they're sticky. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been kind of perusing. Life's been a little stressful, so I haven't gotten a whole lot of knitting done this past 2 weeks, but I have got other crafting done, some cooking done, grocery shopping, things like that. Okay, so here it is. It is literally that green. And then in the middle, it's like a caramel sticky stuff. Tastes caramely. Oh, that's good. It's very fresh. The Twizzler. Ooh, it's sweet, but not too sweet. There's a tart. And then the caramel. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I better buy a bunch of them. No. I don't need a bunch of them, but I got it at Target in the Halloween candy. 3 pieces is 160 calories, 2 fats. I'm assuming the fats is from the middle because usually these are fat-free. 24 sugars, but here's our caramel apple. I'll share that with other people. I love Target. I probably said, I think I've said that a gazillion times, but I love the dollar spot. I'll show you a picture of what I bought for my desk at work. Maybe I'll show you. Maybe not. I'm just looking through the pictures on my phone, but I don't think I have it. Yes, I do. Now, I think we're all aware that my cat is a black cat. At the dollar spot in Target, that's a cat dish. It's a candy dish. It's a black cat, full of kisses. And one shot of my ridiculous cat because I just can't help it. He is just silly. He was just laying there, hanging out. That's our life. So cute. Okay, I'm done chewing candy. It's very sweet, but very, very good. We were kind of hoping that the cat would kind of appreciate the dog since the other cat is gone, and he's really much a solo animal now. Not so much. I babysat Luna yesterday. I say babysat, but my niece had somewhere to be, and she dropped the dog. She dropped the dog off at my house, and we hung out for several hours, and then she ran and did her thing, and Luna stayed here with me, which is fine. The dog is, she's getting older. She's definitely less needy. I mean, she's still just a year old. She's a puppy, but she's definitely better. The crazy thing that she does, and I will never understand this, if the cat comes anywhere near me, or Sarah, or really anybody, so I was sitting on a chair, we have like a recliner, and there's an end table next to it, and the cat jumped up on the end table like he was going to come and see me. The dog freaks out, flies from wherever she is, gets in my lap and bites me, bites my hands. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You're biting me, why? And if Sarah holds that dog, the cat, oh, that dog gets cranky. But whatever. It's her baby. I guess since I already started showing you stuff that I've been buying and making, here is another make project. And I think I mentioned last time that I ordered these, some stitch markers materials for Sarah because she's very upset that Halloween is all about the cats. Now I bought this at Target, and it's a string of charms, and I'm assuming it's like charm braceleting or something, but I'm going to use it for stitch markers for her. So it's just an animal paw. It could be a cat. I'm going to say it's a dog paw. Oops. There we go. If I could hold it properly so you could see it. And it's actually really nice. It's pretty thick. This will make a good stitch marker. And I'm going to make several different sizes because I have a lot of them. And I'll probably make a set for myself and then a big set for her. These are mostly for her. So we have all of these. And then I ordered a bag. These all came from China, but let me see. Oh, I'm going to have a hard time with you seeing this one. Maybe if I did this. It's a puppy. Ugh, I cannot do it. Here we go. And this puppy, did I get it in there close enough? Looks just like her dog. Maybe that's better. Let's see. Oop, nope, that's not going to work. Here we go. Well, it's a little puppy, and it looks just like her dog. It is hysterical. It's not two-sided. This is just a one-sided, and these will be probably, because this is kind of large, I would say this will be the progress keepers, and I'll make her a couple, and maybe some stitch markers too. I mean, whatever, she'll like it. But this dog is hysterical. Her dog is part Chihuahua, part like terrier mix. Let me see if I can get one more try. Ooh, maybe this way. So, cute little dog. And then they had a bone. And it hangs off the side. It's double-sided. And it's pretty nice. I mean, it's definitely like smooth. It's a better quality than some of them that I order. But some dog bones. And then this one, which again is heavier and nice, it's a heart. On one side, it's puppy paw prints. You know, paw things. And on the other side, it says, I heart my dog. So, this set will have 4. The puppy paws, the bone, the dog, and the I heart my dog. So that'll be a set of stitch markers for her, along with her. This will all be included in with her little knitting gift. You know, I was reading on Facebook a meme or a post or something about how to buy Christmas for your children. And I'm assuming it's like a guide that folks follow, you know, something they need, something they want, something for a hobby or an activity. And I don't know. I've never followed something like that. I just, you know, I don't have kids, I have nieces, and I've been blessed through the years to be able to kind of indulge them a little bit, and I enjoy it and they enjoy it, and I'm not changing now. She's 25. I'm not changing now. However, we did order our matching pajamas for Christmas. It'll be Christmas night. She'll be down, I think, this year. And we'll do Christmas with her dad, and who's my brother, and his wife, and my other brother on the 26th, because Sarah we can all get together. It's a holiday. It's my holiday. It's our holiday, our work holiday. I work in the banking industry, and we're going to have the holiday on the Monday. And just as an indicator, I could probably make her 100. You know, I don't know how many are in here, but they were 99 cents for these each. So I did that. That was going to be fun, and I need to make her a little holder and some little knitting stuff. Probably get her some yarn. So that'll be her hobby, I guess. We're planning on a large gift, all of us going in on that, something that she wants. And then, I don't know what else. I got her some baking things. Oh, I hope she's not watching. I don't think she watches. And I got her some baking things too, because she's learning to cook, and so I just think that's great. I mean, we're 18 minutes in, and I guess we should start talking about knitting. It is a knitting podcast. Most weeks. So, right now, I really didn't get much knitting done. I want to start on this today for the dogs and the cat. I did start the Pure Joy by Joji Locatelli. I am using, this is Malabrigo in the terracotta colorway. It's a nice, beautiful orange, like a deep orange. And then this is a colorway that I dyed up, which is greens and rust and blues. And there might even be a pops of pink and yellow, and it's sparkle based, but I over dyed, the sparkle came out. Not a problem though. So these are my 2 colors. And here's where I'm at. I'm really liking how that colorway is kind of coloring up. And then this orange. And then here's a huge mistake. I don't know what I did. I dropped a stitch or I slipped a stitch. I gotta try to close that hole. But, so I've only got the setup wedge, and then I'm done with wedge 2. I'll have to go back to this side and then pick up the orange again. So this will be, wedge 1. I will tell you, this was some yarn that I dyed up at the very beginning when I was learning to dye yarn. It's a very high twist yarn, so it's very stiff. I'm not sure if you can see. That's not a good choice of colors for me to try to show you. Here, maybe that's better. There we go. It's a super high twist yarn. So it's a little rough. I'm not going to say rough because it is soft, but it's It's a little stiff. And then I don't know, I'm not sure what the dealio is. So I will, I'm hoping it washes out. And I am using, this is one of the stitch marker or progress keepers I made for Halloween. And then this is another one I made for Halloween, the black cat. Which, let's be honest, I'll use it all the time. So this is what I've got progress on this. I'm kind of hoping to get a little further into it. You know, this week, I might take it to work and make it my work knitting. Maybe. Because what I'm currently doing for work knitting are my mittens, which I have got a fair amount done on. This mitten is up to here. Let me see if I can get it in there. I just love putting it on. And so I've stopped knitting on this one. Oh my gosh, I love these mittens. My winter coat's navy blue. So I need to pick up and do the thumb, obviously. But I love the thumb gussets from this pattern. Let's see if I can show you how they work. It's almost like a gusset on a sock. I think in reverse though, because I'm adding, I'm not taking away. But there's my thumb gusset. They will, you know, either or side. This is Felici. This year's Felici. I just bought it this season. Lost Lakes is the colorway. And it is 25% merino. Or I'm sorry, that's not right. 75 merino, 25 nylon. I really love this yarn. It is nice and round, and so it's super squishy. It's very soft. I'm kind of hoping I have enough left to incorporate it into something. I don't really know what. My blanket for sure, but I would love to, I don't know, even like a hat. Oh. And it smells cheapy, but I love it. So this one here, I need to determine when I'm going to start my decreases. So right now I'm working on the gusset, the thumb gusset on this one. And what you'll do, I think it's a free pattern. It was in a magazine. But if you can see here where I'm increasing, you do a right and a left on either side and increase. I think I have 25 stitches. I'm kind of modifying a worsted weight pattern. I did start the worsted weight in worsted weight, and they were way too small for my hand. They were like child size. It was weird. But this is obviously sock weight yarn. It's not worsted, so I added more stitches. I think I added 72. I'm going to 25 with the gusset, and then you cast it off and go up the hand from there. Well, these will get added back to this, and so I'm on 4 right now, only because the gusset takes up a lot of, this area here takes up a lot of room on a needle, and it was easier to put it onto a 4th needle. I'm knitting these on size US 2s when these are my knit picks. And I like them. I like them not quite as sharp as the Cowtown red lace that I have, but I like this needle. I've decided I'm not really a fan of knitting with wood or bamboo unless I'm knitting with something super slippery or lace. But I love these. You know, I really would love a set of signatures. I just don't know if I can spend the money when these are perfectly fine. Of course, I've never knit with signatures, so maybe I need them. I don't know. Coffee. So I'm working on these. This is what I've been doing at lunchtime at work. And this is a gift, so I really want to get that done. So I may stop working on these so much and start working on those. And then in here I have my little scissors, but what I really want out of here is my Fix-It tool. Because I'm going to try to fix that hole. At least pull it up, but we'll see. But when I go upstairs, what I'm going to make is another mini sock for the animals. I'm going to do, oops, a white one, I think. Or I might do a striped one. I don't know. This is white. This is Knit Picks. If you can see the sparkle, I have a lot of light here coming through, but you can see it's sparkly. It's got a silver stellina in it. And it's just in this little, the dollar spot from Target. I love Target. I can't help it. I love Target. But this is a perfect size little, just a little drawstring bag, honestly, but it holds my size US 1s that are Chocolate Red Lace and then a couple little balls. And I wanted to put, I don't know if this will be enough to make a whole sock, so we're going to try. It doesn't matter to me if they're like Franken socks, they're for the cat and the dog. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I need some lotion. My hands are so soft, or so rough today. And this is my Lanny Shea Bar in Winterberry. I'm not sure if you can see. On the back side, there's some Winterberries in there. Ooh, ow, that hurt. Oh, speaking of ow, last weekend when Sarah was here, I was upstairs. Our laundry room in the condo is between our 2 bedrooms, which I love. Oh my God, I love it. It's perfect. I mean, you just go out. So easy to get your laundry down and put away. Laundry room right outside my bedroom door. Thank you, any day. So I was doing something with them. Oh, I was folding up sheets. I had just done my laundry and changed my bed, and I was getting ready to take them in onto my bed so I could fold them all up. And what I do is I store them inside the pillowcase, and then I have a shelf over my toilet that they all sit neatly on. You know, each, I've got 2 set of flannel and 2 set of cotton sheets for my bed. And I have a landing, like, so you go up the stairs, there's like a hallway, and there's a half wall. I kicked the half wall. So, like, this would be my ring toe, and it spread these 2 toes, and something popped. Oh my Lord. I was like between laughing, crying, hopping around, throwing myself over the wall. It was the most horrible pain. Literally, it still hurts today. We're a week and a day later, and it still hurts. I'm not sure if I broke anything or not. There was some like bruising up in this area that came from the joint. So I'm kind of thinking I dislocated it. You know, it popped out and popped back in. Because the pain seems to be this whole toe, but the bruising was like all up here on top of my foot. So I don't know. I don't know, but it was painful. Of course, the girl child's laughing. I'm like, Santa Claus is watching? And by Santa Claus, I mean Aunt Lordy. I think that's it for knitting. I brought my blanket, but I really haven't done anything on it. I just don't have time. Sorry, something just fell off a chair and I don't know what made it fall. I really haven't done anything on this in a while. Mostly because I'm kind of running out of minis, and I don't want to buy minis just to put in a blanket. Well, at this point, I probably am going to have to, but so I'm really only here. It's not. A lot of these came from the Jimmy Bean's Wool Club I belonged to for a little while. But the samples are literally at this point only long enough to go a row, if that. So, but I love this blanket. So I do need to put some work. I've got a few in here. But I really haven't done anything with it. And then the last thing I did buy, I've been kind of obsessed with Costco. I just love it because, quite frankly, my life is very busy. And if I can get to Costco, buy in bulk the thing I need for the month, then I don't have to go to the store every day or once, you know, every other day or once a week even. You know, my mom, and I've talked about this, has cancer, and she's you know, we have hospice, and so her tastes kind of change. So I am going to the grocery store a lot more, but the basic items, I'm just going to go stock them up. So one of the things that, you know, she's been liking is tortellini, and they have, the last time I got it, it's 2 big family packs. It's like $10, but I lay them out frozen on a sheet pan with some parchment, and I freeze them flat and then put them into a Ziploc bag. So I can just take out portions. You know, for her and I, this bag has lasted us a month and then some. And I'll give it to her once a week. She just likes the cheese tortellini with a little Parmesan cheese and maybe a little chicken broth or a little butter on them. I mean, just very plain. So, you know, this one package. So this time I bought chicken garlic tortellini. I froze them last night. That brand happens to come in 3 family packs. I think it's the same weight. It's just broken into 3. But I froze all those and put them in, and it's in a 4-liter Ziploc bag. It's a large bag, so that will last us surely the whole month. I bought a bunch of ground beef. You know, just stuff that I know we will eat. She likes sloppy joes, taco night. I made some chili. I try to use a lot of ground turkey, but for her, she wants the beef. You can have the beef. It doesn't matter. But while I was there, they have their gingerbread kits. Oh my God. I know it is October. Please, preach it. I know. But it was $10. And I do this with my niece and my cousins and the little cousins, so the children. We all get together around Christmas time when our other cousins are up from Cincinnati, Kentucky area, and their children, you know, their daughters who are older, but we all bring these and we make them while we're sitting around the table, and it's pre-made. So the house, the big house itself is already built. And then you add on, if you want to put the chimney or whatever, you add it on. And it was $10. Yeah, easy, done. I don't have to worry about that. And then Sarah and I will spend, you know, around Thanksgiving, we'll start stocking up on other candies. You know, jelly beans and M&Ms and different kinds of candy that can be glued onto the houses. And the kids just have fun. I make an extra batch of royal frosting, and I bring that. And then we put them in bags so the kids can go to town and decorate an entire whatever they want. They could paint the whole house. It's theirs. And then it becomes like, you know, the centerpiece for Christmas Day. We usually do it the week before Christmas. It just really depends. But last year we did it the week before Christmas, and it worked out perfect. They use it, you know, we all use it on our tables as a centerpiece. You know, but it was a night of visiting and the kids and talking and family, and I love it. I love being able to spend that time with my family and my cousins and my young cousins. So it was a perfect night, and Sarah was there. We just had so much fun. So we're going to do it again. And another activity that we're doing for Christmas with the cousins is we're going to Ogle Bay, which is in West Virginia, and they have this humongous light show, and I will try to remember to do a vlog of it and post it to my channel. But it's, you drive through, and it's a whole village. You know, it's a committed couple-hour drive there and back. We're going to have fun. And then we're going to do cookies one day, and the kids are going to get to decorate and then make trays for their grandparents and neighbors or whatever, and be able to give cookies out that they decorated. I'll make a bunch for the freezer as well that, you know, I do trays. So that's kind of what we have planned so far for the holidays. And then our weekend with the kids, Sarah and I take Riley and Addie, and we do some type of an activity, and then we come back here and order pizza, play games, have fire, and they spend the night. So I think my December's already booked, and it's only October 9th. That's how I roll in my family. I think that's everything. I'm still going to peruse Pinterest and find ideas that kind of will build upon my food-based theme for the gifts for my family, and some more crafting, and hopefully I'll get some knitting done. And you have a great 2 weeks. Happy knitting, and hopefully you get some crafting done as well. Bye. Thanks for coming.